Hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Friday. A lot going on weather-wise, showers, thunderstorms, some strong, some flood warnings to tell you about, as well as all this nasty smoke in the air. Can you even go out and enjoy the Red River Valley Fair tonight? Can you enjoy Lakes Country? When will it stop raining and what's ahead? Your forecast details are coming up. Right now, you're watching Hutch's Weather. But first, my friends at Robert Gibbons Sons want to remind you that they have and will throw in a free water heater when you upgrade your heating and cooling system to a new Bryant system. This is smart technology. It's efficient. It has a 10-year warranty and a 3-year labor warranty. And don't forget about that free water heater. Please call Robert Gibbons Sons. Let them know that Hutch sent you. And now let's take a look at what's going on. This is kind of a fun map to show you. We've got isobars on here. Isobars aplenty mean the air's in a hurry. That's right. We got some gusty winds out here. Out to the other side of this, southerly winds warming things up. Brainerd, Wilmer, and Minneapolis. That's going to fuel some stout thunderstorms moving into the Arrowhead of Minnesota from the Leech Lake area right now through Lakes Country, just exiting Otter Tail County, heading into parts of the Wadena County area and gusty north winds. If you have a question, let me know where you're watching from, please. And also, go ahead and drop me a note and tell me what concerns you about the forecast. If you have a question, we'll answer it now. I'm doing this a little earlier than average so that we can all have an idea of what we can plan for this Friday night with regards to our outdoor activities and what's going on across the region. So as we take a look a little closer, the radar does show a couple of highlights. Highlight number one, the Walker area, Leech Lake. We do have a flash flood warning in effect. This is in effect until 5 o'clock tonight. As you take a look here, this is for Leech Lake and the Whipholt area, as well as Walker itself. Very heavy rain making its way through and north of Hackensack right now, heading out towards the Boy River and Longview are the thunderstorms. But again, very heavy rains, persistent rains continuing there. In and around Nimrod and northern portions of Wadena County, we have some sharp thunderstorm activity here. Some hail up to around nickel size is a possibility from those storms as they work their way off to the east. All of this nasty activity here and pushing into the Cook area, also near Hibbing. These showers and thunderstorms moving in a general easterly direction about 30 to 35 miles per hour. On the backside, you're rumbling and bumbling out there in Lakes Country, Becker County, Detroit Lakes, south into northern Otter Tail County, and that Highway 10 corridor out there seeing some activity, as well as Halstead now seeing some rain showers. Back to the west, this is all just rain shower activity taking place here, and this is not severe, nor will it be. And it's about out of here. This is the cold front. Let me show you some meteorology here. It's kind of interesting. Do you see these little kinks in the isobars, kind of like bended like this? Where we see those kinks, the cold front associated with those kinks lies typically fairly close to them. So we can denote the location of the cold front. Behind it, north winds. Here's what you need to know. When your wind becomes northerly, the severe or strong thunderstorm threat should be exiting. We have a couple of thunder showers heading on the backside of this system up toward the Minot area out there, not far, and heading toward Belcourt as well. Elena, thanks for watching. In Bemidji, and it's very smoky. Indeed it is. This system here, working its way through, is mixing down to the ground some terribly dense smoke. Check this out. Now, this is what's going on now. Some refreshing northerly wind out to the west, and we do have that heavy smoke and thunder shower activity making its way through our neck of the woods right now. Check out this monitor up here, and we'll take a look at what's going on with that smoke. Hey, Hutch, memorial tour for Mark Knutson, the Tour de Lakes bike ride tomorrow morning in DL. Think the weather will be good for that 8:30 start? I do. And what a wonderful event for a wonderful human being in our area, and a good event to be a part of. The smoke will be the concern, but it does look like we'll get a break. And I'm going to go over that here. And thank you so very much for your question and reminder of the event, Jonah. I appreciate it very much. Wind and thunderstorms here on Highway 4, Emmaville, Park Rapids. And you know what that is. That's that area there by the Cub Scout camp, Camp Wilderness. So some showers and storms moving through here. Here's a look at the precision radar. And what we're going to take a look at now on this is the circled numbers here are visibility. Just junk visibility in southern parts of Manitoba, including you and Winkler, improving a bit out to the west. So this fresh northwest breeze clearing and sweeping out that smoke and smoggy air out to the west. And here in the valley, visibilities of 1 to 2 miles is it, with the showers of rain pushing off to the east. So the rain will soon be ending. The Smoke will soon be exiting. Let's take a look at the visible satellite loop and we'll see if we can get any consideration here. Big dense smoke being mixed down to the surface along the leading edge of this cold front. Behind it, there's a fresh air gap in here, and then more smoke moving into northeast Montana near Plentywood and heading into the oil patch right now. Aaron says, hi, a lot of smoke in Thief River Falls, and this is worse than I've seen in a long time. It's just been terrible out here, and it just burns your throat. It burns your mouth. You can taste it. I've heard some of you say you've shared pictures on hutchesweather.com, but there's a break coming. It won't last for long. We'll start with a look at that smoke forecast. And to do that, let's take a look at some of the air quality that's going on across our area right now. This is from a site called Purple Air. Purple Air has instruments in places where we don't have data from other government sources. So it's a great way to fill the gaps. Anywhere you see these purples up here in color, that's some terrible air quality. So the purple is terrible air quality. If I click on a site that has purple, it's Grand Forks. You have unhealthy levels for most. 240 is that current reading in real time. And actually off to the left here, you can see that it peaked up even higher than that. So some of these values approaching 400 or 500, it's ridiculous. It's almost as if the campfire, or excuse me, the wildfire was in your backyard. So from Thief River, there's your number there. Let me zip down just a bit. Thief River, you got 338. As we go down the corridor here, Highway 32, Highway 9, 437 as you get into that Ada area, Twin Valley, I should say, Monoman. And look at this, Lakes Country, just choking and smoking with that 450 plus value in the Lake Park area and out towards Lakes Country out there, not far from the Cormorant Lakes chain. All of the lakes area here getting some choking, smoking going on right now. And now, improvement. Fargo-Moorhead, our latest level, 155. What does that mean? Well, when we go ahead and click on it, you're going to see that we have a level here of 156, and we can take a look at what that means. That is in the essential, well, let me see here. I'm sorry. The orange category is in the 10 minutes of it, and we do have some unhealthy levels still here. So there are improved conditions as we look out to the west. However, check this out. Level of 95 just west of the Jamestown area out there at this particular time. And now as we take a look out towards Bismarck, Minot, we got the green circles where air quality is considered to be good. Nancy, thanks for your update there from Wadena. It's horrible indeed, and you can see the levels here. Now the smoke forecast. Click, bing, Hutch's Weather. We're going to keep you up to date with what you need to know here. Let's go take a look and set this puppy into motion so you can get about with your weekend. Now take a look at this. This is a look. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can pop this up to a more recent model. Let's just use this one. The thick smoke that we've been dealing with today, right along and ahead of the cold front, that's that smoke getting mixed down throughout our evening hours. Then a break, Fargo, Grand Forks, this area here seeing a break. More smoke heading in from the north, by the way, but a break nonetheless. You won't get much of one up near Lake of the Woods as we go through the evening hours. It stays smoky there. But in the valley, if you're heading out to the Red River Valley Fair, in Grand Forks, things should improve over how they've been through the entirety of the day, but still some surface level smoke will be working its way through the region. You're looking at just after midnight here. So if you are heading to the Red River Valley Fair, a break from the choke and the smoke as we go through the evening activities tonight, including the concert. Now, as you go out to the west, that stuff that was in Montana, we saw in the visible satellite loop starts drifting our way, and boom, as you get toward the midday hour, notice for your event out there in the DL area for the Mark Knutson Memorial Bike Ride, it does look like we'll start to see an increase at about noon to 1 o'clock with the smoke levels again returning and becoming pretty unhealthy out there. And that's a look at the smoke forecast. What do you say? Shall we look at the rain forecast? Let's get it done. And then let's answer your question. Walked out of the house, it says, and smelled horrible out there. Ashley, thank you. And it is out of control. It's just ridiculous smoke. Now the forecast. Here we go. Now this is a look at where the rain is going that we have right now on the radar. This is one model's rendition of the forecast. Let me pull this up and we'll set her into motion for the evening planner. Boom, there they go. Showers and storms moving off into the Arrowhead as we go through the evening hours and out of here. Can't rule out some isolated border rumbles of thunder or showers, but temperatures will be dipsy-doodling away and diving on down to the chillier levels that we are going to enjoy as we head through. So here's what you need to know as we head into your evening. We are expecting the smoke to give us a little bit of a break, improving conditions both in Fargo later tonight. Probably after around dinner time, we'll start to see some improvements from west to east in westernmost Minnesota. If you're in northern Minnesota, not much of a break from the smoke. The smoke does return as we go through the afternoon and evening hours on your Saturday. 77 cool degrees after a cool and crisp morning start in the 50s. Then we're back to the heat of the day. Monday and Tuesday still highlighted for some showers and thunderstorms. A couple could be on the strong side. I'll keep you posted there. And then it looks like Wednesday will be a wet day. Kind of an all-day rain event possible, not all day everywhere, but some nice soaking showers of rain for much of the region could help catch up in a few places that have missed out. Temperatures in the very cozy and rosy 70s heading through Thursday and Friday. Kimberly, thank you for sharing smoke. Smoke is pretty thick, says Patty Garcia in your area. Thank you for your report. Let us know where your area is in your comments here. Kind of clearing out here in Jamestown right now. It was bad this morning. Let's take a look at a couple of photos, and we're going to go ahead and use my friend's network out here from the North Dakota Agricultural Weather Network across the state of North Dakota and into western Minnesota. Look at the blue skies and the visibility here as we first start out in portions of North Dakota that do not have the concern with the air quality right now, and that's places like Battleview, Columbus, Portal, then Noonan up in the northwest quadrant of the state. There's a little bit of smoke heading your way in Noonan and Crosby, by the way. But as we go down here and get a little bit closer to the valley, and let me just put this view into the eastern part of the state here. I'll click. Dun, 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 dun. North central North Dakota. Here's a look at a few of those cameras there, and things are not looking too terribly thick with the visibility problems there. Northeast North Dakota. There we go. We're starting to see a little bit of a reprieve, but this is the Brockett area in Ramsey County. You got pretty good visibility there over the field of knee-high corn by the 4th of July, right? So that's what's going on there. Southern and south central parts. Let's go to southwest, crystal clear. South central North Dakota, we're talking the Bismarck area and points south into Robinson and Kidder County. Here's Edgeley. As we go to Edgeley, you got some smoke in the atmosphere there, but it does look a little bit better visibility-wise than some other times of the day. Now, as we take a look at southeast North Dakota, the smoke is pretty dense as we look through the Fargo area here. We are seeing a little bit of market improvement here in parts of the FM area, and that's good news for us as we head into the evening plans. Now, Minnesota, and reports are not good. Here's Underwood, Otter Tail County, as that stormy weather has made its way through. It's mixing that smoke right down to the ground out there in OTC, Otter Tail County. As we look elsewhere around the region here, we are starting to see that, well, some areas are seeing a little bit of improvement there. So that is a look at the area cameras. Okay, and thank you for watching Hutch's Weather. I got a call to action for you is what we call it, and I would love to have you follow me on the old YouTube channel by punching the subscribe button. And did you know that on your app on the television, you can watch me on the big screen in full HD. Hutch's Weather. Thanks for following me. You can get the latest weather throughout the day and night on hutchesweather.com. Hutchesweather.com, supported by these fine sponsors. Right now I'm live, and oopsies, tell you what, there's a look. You can connect right to my live streams on hutchesweather.com and all of my fine sponsors that make Hutch's Weather possible, like my friends right here. This is KAJ Hospitality. You say, what's that? Well, this is a wonderful company that has multiple locations in and around the FM area for you to stay. These are hotels, prime properties in our area. Whether you have family coming in to stay, or better yet, if you have an event, say you're planning a big meeting for your company, they have the facilities to get the job done. Please give them a call at KAJ Hospitality and let them know that Hutch sent you. I said Hunch. I should say Hutch sent you. So let them know that Hutch sent you, and thank all of them for being sponsors of hutchesweather.com on the website. This is also where you can upload your photos, and by golly, we've had some doozies out there today with some smoky skies. Would you just stop? That's right. HS in Dilworth here says, stop the smoke already. I've had enough, and I couldn't agree more. And the corn, it might have a smoked flavor. Nah, I don't think so, Shannon, but Fairmount, North Dakota here seeing some smoky skies over those fields of corn. Starting to clear a little bit for the smoke briefly from west to east tonight. Thanks for watching. Again, follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and more importantly, it looks like we get a break from the smoke here for a brief period overnight in the early hours of the morning for parts of the valley. Northern Minnesota, though, it looks like a long haul. Have yourself a great evening. I'll be back with an update a little later tonight, but for now, stay tuned.